누르지? 미안해요.
Oh, I know it's been a while. I've been having a little trouble with my recording devices. So finally I got my batteries charged and I can make a video. So let's talk K-pop. I debated whether or not to do a K-pop video about the finale of Dream High or about Big Bang's comeback. So I think I'm going to do Dream High first, but then I'm going to make one about Big Bang's comeback. Since I already made one about like anticipating it, but I want to make one about what I thought of their CD and all that stuff, so that is coming. But for now we're going to talk about Dream High. If you haven't watched my previous video, links down here, you'll find out that I am obsessed with Dream High. Majorly obsessed. It was like my favorite show in the whole world. And I waited immediately, right when it came out. I watched it. Like when I got home from work, I jumped on my laptop and I watched it immediately because I was so obsessed with it. I just had to watch it. So, the finale came out. It's been a couple weeks now. There were 16 episodes, and I'm gonna try not to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen the finale yet. But I was kind of disappointed, I gotta say. Like, I don't know. I always seem to be disappointed with the ending of dramas. Like, it'll be so good and then the ending will just fall short, you know? It just doesn't, like, it just doesn't add up, you know? Like, I mean, they're so anticlimactic, you know, and someone always dies, or someone, you know, or you never really find out what happens, which is kind of what happened with this. Okay, now here I'm going to do some spoilers, so don't watch this part, or, you know, forward through this part if you haven't watched it. But, I was so disappointed because, okay, I wanted Samdong and Haemi to end up together, which I guess they technically did. I mean, they kissed, which I was like over the moon about. I was literally screaming during that part. But like, they didn't end up together when you really think about it, because Samdong, you know, went on to be K, Superstar K or whatever in America, and Haemi just became, I'm guessing she became an opera singer again because that's what she wanted, maybe something like that. And like, okay, she dedicated the song to Samdong, but like, he wasn't there. He was still like, oh, he was just off by himself, you know, doing whatever. Like, how depressing is that? Poor Samdong, like, you know, he's just all alone in America with, you know, none of his friends are there. And then pilsuk and Jason, like, pilsuk becomes a kindergarten teacher and she's fat again. What? I mean, maybe I was the only one, but I was a little disappointed with that. I mean, it was something like she retired and then she became a kindergarten teacher, so she did sing at one point, but still, I was just really disappointed with that. I was just not happy about that. The only storyline that I was actually believable to me was Becky becoming a teacher at Kyuden, the school. That's the only one that I could really believe, and the other ones I just thought were, I don't know, they just didn't make sense to me. And it was just so like, ugh, like, I felt for me. Like, I just expected this big finish, you know, and there was no big finish. Okay, and I had to add something else in that I was just like completely taken, like, when they're going to the concert to see Haemi perform her like 100th performance or something, and Tech, or Jungkook, whatever you want to call him, runs into this girl, and she's his song, which is Haemi's little, like, how old was she, 8, 6 or something, and looks like she's 16 or 17, and okay, by this time, so that means that all of them have to be around in their 20s, because it's like, you know, forward into the future, and so his song looks way older, but yet they all look the same, and then it's almost like this foreshadowing thing that they fall in, I mean, I guess I'm reading into that maybe a little too much, that, you know, they're maybe gonna like each other. I was like, what is that? Like, I was just so angry with that. It was just totally unnecessary. I did not think they needed to have that in there at all. I mean, but there was some parts I liked. You know, I like I said, I loved the kiss between Samdong and Hae. Yes! I was like, go Samdong! It was such a happy moment for me. But then it was just, then he just left. Like, she told him to leave. Like, what is wrong with you? Hae? I would be, no, don't leave. You need to be with me. You don't need to go to America. You can go to America, but you don't need to stay over there. You can still be with me. But no, you know, I was just like, so, I mean, I guess my overall reaction was not satisfied. Like, I need more. I need to know what happened. Like, are they going to get together eventually? You know, there needs to be a season 2. JYP, and he better come out with the season 2, and it better have the same actors, and it better be the same storyline. Better not be like Iris and Athena where it's like a spin-off. It has to be season 2 continuing the story, and that's the only way that I will be completely happy. Like, I need closure with this drama. I cannot just be satisfied with Samdong being gay and being in America, and Haemin's just doing her own thing, and Jungkook's just doing his own thing, and Becky's just doing whatever, and you know, Pilsuk's fat, and his song is old, and I don't know. It was just, it was so out of order. I don't know. It was not that good. Like, I mean, you make such a good drama. Why can't you do the ending good too? You know? I mean, why did it have to be that way? So, share your thoughts, share your feelings. How did you feel? Were you disappointed? Were you happy with it? Did you want Samdong and Hae to end up together? Do you think there'll be a season 2? And, yeah, so let me know what you think. That's my feelings. Sorry if you haven't seen the finale yet, don't watch this video. I'll put a spoiler thing down here so you don't watch it. But yeah, keep watching my videos and keep subscribing, and yeah, peace, kisses.